Alright, for y'all that have been looking for information on how to diagnose your EMT for a Volvo or for any other car for that fact, there's a great company called xemodex. It's spelled xemodex, xemodex. On their website they have a flow chart. What you need to do is go in, this is a Volvo, go in and pick your model, click on it and start to add it to the cart. It'll bring up a PDF file, gives a nice flow chart on how to diagnose it, but I'm going to go through it on this video, give you a quick rundown of how that works. If you are wondering if you're having EMT failure, or ETS is the light on my Volvo, it's your electronic throttle module. You'll be hunting for idle. It might enter into Limp mode. It may just be sporadic. You may give it gas and it may want to die, or it may jump up several thousand RPMs above what you're trying to give it. Mine went into complete Limp mode, wouldn't come out, and I'll go through that. For those who do not know, this is the throttle module on my Volvo. It's just your throttle plate, and in year 99 they went from cable to electronic. Here's the plug. So what you would do, I've taken my fan, I'm taking everything out because I'm sending this off to get repaired. It sits right under here, and the plug is right here. You want to do is unplug this. Try to do it one-handed. Alright, and on that flow chart it shows you which ones you want to do. Here is your positive and this is your negative. Over here is your fuse box, or on the Volvo. If you have a Honda, I believe some Hondas and Toyotas have issues with this. Just find what your fuse is that goes to it. Mine, it says accelerator relay, and electronic relays. Also, I have an engine management relay. So you can unplug the relay and see if you got power from here to here. Just verify you got the same volts here as you do with your battery. Just check and see. Get a cheap multimeter at Harbor Freight for a couple bucks. This fuse goes to the EMT. So what I would do is go and put the car into the ignition position. Not to where it's cranking, just to where everything comes on. So everything's powered up. According to xemodex's flow chart, with this fuse in, I should hear this click and hum. I don't know if you can hear it on there. It did click, but it'll never stop humming. It just keeps humming. So mine's actually unplugged, but that's what it does. So I should unplug it here, this fuse. Check my volts there, just to verify. Sorry, I'm doing this with a cell phone and one-handed, so. And I'm a Texas redneck, if you can't tell by my slang. It's okay. Alright, 12 volts. So that means my relay's good. It's getting power to my EMT fuse. I've got power there. So it lets me know electrically I'm not having issues through here, and that my computer module is wanting it to go into the ignition position. It's wanting it to crank and start. So then I would come over here. Now of course you can do all this without it being apart. Mine's taken apart because I'm sending this part off. I decided to do this video because it took me months to find information. In fact, I had to call the people from xemodex. They're out of Canada. Very polite, very professional, and surprising how much information they'll give you, and step by step of what to do to prevent from having to spend so much money. So very, very nice. Alright, so I'm in the positive and the negative here. As you can see, 12.6 volts. That's the power that's going to supply my EMT, or ETS, or whatever you want to call it. It's electronic throttle position, and it's the throttle plate. So when I plug it in, this should be trying to set itself to be ready to crank. You can see, I don't imagine you can hear it on the video, but it is humming now. I undone the fuse, heard it click, putting it back in, click, hum, but it's not moving itself. It's completely dead. So I verified that I have voltage coming to it. I have voltage coming through my relays, through the fuse, and into here. So this unit's dead. If you have a Volvo, the EMT or ETS light that's coming on, or it's entered into limp mode and you killed it and cranked it back and it started, this is failing, and ultimately it's going to go down and be irreparable. Well, not irreparable, but there's nothing you can do to just have it sent off and repaired. Your options to get it fixed: you can buy a new one from Volvo, have them install it, have them program it. You're going to spend probably around $1,100 to $1,500. This is an old car; it's not worth that. Option 2, you can buy one from a parts store, install it, and then don't hook your battery up. Drag it to Volvo and let them reprogram it, and then start your car. And depending on how cheap you get your EMT or your throttle module, I think I had them priced anywhere from about $2 something up to $500, and then it's going to be around $200 here close to Dallas where I live for Volvo to program it. So there's an option, or you can buy one off eBay. Most of them were used, so I didn't know the condition, and I'm not going that route. You can buy one, and you can send it to a company called the xemodex. They charge $199. They'll reprogram one for you to your model, and it'll work on your car. Also, you can send your part in to xemodex, and they'll rebuild it. And that's what I'm going to do. I think it's $430, and it'll work on your car. Or you can buy one that they input your VIN number information into its computer, and it's a plug and play, and I believe it's $500. You plug it into your unit and it will work. Those are pretty much your options. If you do go the route that you're going to send it to Volvo, whatever you buy, if you buy one that's remanufactured, brand new, off of another car, you have to take it to Volvo regardless. If you just put it on, it's not going to work. And if you turn the computer on, according to Volvo technicians, it'll load this thing with information, and it's going to be wrong, and it's not going to run, or it's not going to run right at all. So for those who don't know, electronic throttle, it means just electronics and computers operate this butterfly. It's what's going to tell the throttle to open up and let more air enter into the fuel mix system in the injection. Old systems are like this. This is my fiberglass dune buggy. Here you have a carburetor. See the butterflies down further. That's actually the choke. I don't know if you can see in there to see the butterfly, but you just have a cable. Cable pulls it, opens up the throttle plate, allowing more air mixture and more fuel to go in. If this is any help, you're welcome. I just went through a lot of trouble myself, and just finally found an answer for it. Thanks for watching.